Hey guys, it's Kevin here in Japan with some more grainy nighttime videos. That's right, grainy nighttime videos. Because I do realize that the iPhone 6s, which I am recording this with and using the internal camera, doesn't do so well in the low light. Okay, so hey, here we go. Now, what I want to talk about tonight is about my transition out of Japan. Maybe a series of videos, a few videos about this topic. I know you guys are really interested. I've been here for a long time, and now my family and I are leaving. I've been here for 9+ years, and I'm off. First of all, I want to thank Kurt Bell, Mr. Kurt Bell, formerly known as Softy Papa, currently known as Softy Papa. On the YouTubes, he was a long-term resident of Japan, and he left with his family a few years back. And he made a video to me, like a response to me, about my move. And because I made a video, the last video I made, where, by the way, my arm, I can happily say, is okay, not broken, no hairline fractures, fine, just got banged up and bruised, so I'm good, yay. Wouldn't that be a really crappy time to get your arm broken just before you had to move and have to carry things? So Kurt talked about how, like in the video I talked about how it's hard to kind of get rid of things, and he talked about how they just cut everything down to one suitcase each. I'm not going to go that extreme. That's too extreme for us. No. We're going to be bringing a lot of stuff with us. We're even going to be hiring a moving company to ship some stuff to us, because we're moving to China. We're going to be there for a few years. We want to be as comfortable as we possibly can. And we do want to have those memories. We do want to hold on to special toys, and we do want to hold on to a lot of things. So, Kurt's got a great, very interesting philosophy in the way he does things, him and his family. But, you know, we're all different. All families are different. But I really appreciate the fact that Kurt took the time to make that video for us. So, as it stands now, you know, time is coming quickly. It's approaching the time to leave Japan. And I suppose, to be honest, I'm still working full-time. And I've got an extremely challenging class this year. I'm basically kind of like, I've taken on a homeroom, and I'm going to be teaching for a few more weeks until a replacement teacher comes, who they've already hired, my school. But my class is extremely demanding, and it's a challenge. It's a challenge, which happens, you know. Every year as a teacher is not easy. Some years are not so difficult, and other years you have a challenge, because every year you have a different group of students sitting in front of you, and they have different expectations, different things going on. So I suppose because of the fact that I am working full-time, and work is so busy, and I've got so many other things on the go, that I don't have time to really process leaving Japan. And it might not really hit until it's time to go, or after I've even gone. And that's what this video is about. I haven't had time to process, and I'm not processing it. There are certain things that I'm not able to do. I have not been able to keep up with the Just Japan podcast. And I realized the rigors of doing a show like that. I've started video blogging again, because I simply can whip out my iPhone, film some stuff, within a couple of minutes edit it in iMovie on my iPhone, and upload it directly to my YouTube channel from my iPhone. That's why it's happening. Whereas with the podcast comes a lot of recording and a ton of post-production work that can't be done on a phone or a portable device. It's got to be done on a desktop or a laptop. So, yeah. So there you go. So it's hard to process leaving Japan right now. I guess that's where this initial video will come about. We've had some moments of stress, a lot more moments of stress will be coming up. I luckily have had a lot of friends who said they're gonna come over and help us with the moving out process, which we need that help. And yeah, won't be out of pride turning that down. But yeah, so that's what's going on with me so far. So I'm out for a walk. It's Thursday night right now, and let's see a few things while we're at it. Okay guys, we're in the convenience again. Filming stuff, because why not? We have a booze section here. Now into the chippies. These are all, this is Lawson, and these are all Lawson brand name snacks. Chocolate. These are all of the drinking snacks. Lots of nuts and pepperoni. Yeah, so like I was saying before, I was in, oh look, check that out. I'm standing in front of a Lawson convenience store. Bah. The podcast thing. I recorded an episode with a friend of the podcast, Jim Mullins, Jim Warmouth Strap Mully, a few weeks ago. Haven't gotten around to finish that one, to recording that. Maybe I can get up this weekend, I don't know. But this Saturday is Canada Day, July 1st. Happy birthday, Canada. Canada will be 150 years old. It's their sesquicentennial. And ironically enough, here the port of Kobe, Japan, and the port of Osaka, Japan, are also celebrating their sesquicentennial. They're all 150 years old. Yay! Happy birthday, Canada. Happy birthday, Kobe. And happy birthday, Osaka. I guess every year they have a birthday, but like this year it's a bit more special. So long story short, this video, like I said, the processing hasn't really begun. And there's not much time left, but it's really not sinking in. But like I said, although I'm having some trouble getting the podcast out, I have started YouTubing again. And one thing I have noticed, and I just want to share with all you guys and say, hey, stop it now, okay? Stop it. When I put out the video about, after 9 years in Japan leaving, quite a bit of negativity, kind of shot out by some people towards China, because that's where my family and I are leaving, or leaving to go to, moving to. We know what we're getting ourselves into. We've researched well. I'm a relatively smart cookie, as is my wife, and professionally, this is a great move. We're going to be going for a few years, but the opportunity that we're going to be pursuing that has been presented to us is definitely worth us uprooting ourselves from here and going there for a few years. Professionally, it's going to be a great move for us. It's going to put us in a financial situation that is going to make our lives much better. And it's also going to put us in a situation where, in the future, I'll be able to pursue opportunities that I never would have been able to before. So it's a good thing. Now, warts and all places have warts. Yes, there are downsides, and I know what they are. I've researched them. Please, just saying hey, blah, 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 in the comment section. I know. I've thought this out a lot. We many discussions, lots of research. But at the end of the day, there's going to be some great new content coming out because of this. I'm feeling kind of re-inspired here on YouTube to share my new adventures with you guys. And as we tie up older adventures, to share those with you as well. So at the moment, I don't have the time that I did in the past to get it put into the podcast. I will try. But this medium, YouTube, it's actually starting to become fun to come back to. So, yeah. So there you go, folks. As I say in the podcast, wherever you're in the world, I hope you're happy, I hope you're healthy, and I'll be talking to you real soon. And if you don't know what this podcast I'm talking about is, there's over 160 episodes of the Just Japan podcast. All of the links are below in the doobly-doo. Go check them out, and check out all of my other links. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, all that stuff's below. And like the video if you liked it, of course. Leave a comment if it's a nice one. And if you